All right, what's up everyone? So on today's project, as you can see, some of you might be able to tell, I am removing the sound deadening from the rear of the vehicle, and then I'm gonna make my way up to where the back seats used to sit. So I wanted to show you guys, because there's a lot of different articles online saying use dry ice, use like nitrogen, liquid nitrogen, use cans of like the keyboard spray and just turn it upside down or whatever. And then there's guys that say just hammer, like chip it with a chisel and this and that. Well, I didn't have any dry ice. Don't really feel like trying to figure out where I can even get that, and I hear it's expensive. Same with liquid nitrogen. So I went and got this freeze off, and this shit sucks, so don't get it. It doesn't do like what it says it does. It supposedly it freezes things, like brings it to a freezing temperature, but it does not work, and it just makes a mess with all the liquid it leaves in here. So you could see where I was using it here, and it didn't do anything. So this is all done with a chisel, this chisel and a hammer. And I basically would just get under the sound deadening and hammer it and just chisel these little tiny pieces off. And as you can see, it left a lot of tar. And I did that for this as well, that part too. This part here, as you can see, it looks a lot cleaner right here. I'm using a heat gun, which I read online that guys saying don't use heat guns, it's a mess and it's too hard, but this has like been the easiest method. I'm just like superheating it and just scraping it off like it's a piece of butter, really. I mean, it's just coming off in these strips like this, like butter, and it's working out really good. This is like maybe like 2 minutes of work, and that took probably 20 minutes. So this has ended up working a lot better for me. So I just want to let you guys know that, and I'm going to try to set the camera up here and show you guys like how easy and quick this works. Alright guys, so I kind of got the camera wedged odd, but I'm going to show you guys how easy this is with a heat gun, and I've got it on all the way full blast. This is just like a quarter cable one, but it works great. I've had this thing for years, but I'm just going to heat this little strip here, this area, and show you guys how well this is working. And I'm sure like the dry ice and liquid nitrogen methods work good too, but I just don't have the means of getting stuff like that. I don't even know where to begin to get that, and it seems like it's expensive, and this here is free. I've already got the heat gun, already had the chisel, so check this out. Look at how easy this is coming up with like basically no residue. I mean, this stuff here can come off with some gooby gone, but I just wanted to kind of show you guys, like, once it gets heated up, I mean, it's peeling off like butter. I mean, look at that. It's pretty effortless. So yeah, I just thought I'd show you guys that in case you're thinking about taking the sound deadening out. The heat gun definitely is the best method in my opinion. All right guys, so I've got all of the sound deadening peeled off. There's just like this residue left over, as you can see, and there's some rust that I've got some wire wheels. I started going over some of it, but I'm gonna try to get over to my buddies and see if I can get some of these like holes, like right there, welded up, just so there's not like exhaust gases coming into the car through these holes and stuff. But I'll show you guys the back seat. So I don't plan on doing the front part under the driver and passenger seat just yet. I might do it. I'm not really sure. I kind of leaning towards not doing it right now, but just wanted to show you guys the back seat here. And I just got a wire wheel hooked up to my drill, and I actually went to Harbor Freight and spent like 20 bucks and got a bunch of different stuff, some steel wool, pack of wire wheels, these attached to like my little rotary tool to get into tight spaces, these attached to a drill, and then this attaches to angle grinder, and then I got these little things too. So just gonna start working on this, hopefully get some of this rust grinded out, get this tar stuff, this residue, grind it out, and then get some paint in here and make this look nice. Alright guys, so I've got all the, well, most of all the sound deadening, sorry, out of here. I used a wire brush to get the small residue out. Then I cleaned it all up with alcohol, and I just put the primer on. So after this, it's gonna after this we'll do some paint with it. Was gonna try to make it look like super nice, and then got down to it, and there was some rust in areas. You can see right there. I kind of painted over it. I chipped a lot of it off, but it's not gonna look super nice, especially with it rusting like this. So I just said screw it. I'm just gonna rattle can it and not really care about how well it turns out. And plus, I still have to do the fenders here. They still have some residue from the stuff on them, but yeah, this is what it looks like so far with the primer. All right, so I have the majority of the, well, I guess I got all of the sound deadening out from, like, basically where the back seats were back. I just have to kind of do the finishing touches on these areas here, but I did half of it, and then yes, you can see I primered it, wanting to get that bare metal primered before it started rusting, and then I'll do this stuff, and then the fender wells, top of the fender wells another day. But I wanted to show you guys real quick the sound deadening. So this is the majority of it. I did take some out of the trunk that I sucked it up in the vacuum before thinking about keeping it to weigh it. So there might have been like another ½ pound or so, but I just wanted to show you guys here what we got. So 7 pounds. Hang on. Let's try this again here. Yeah, 7.0 pounds. Try to get it so you guys can see it. I keep fucking up. So it's 7 pounds. I don't know if you can see that, but pretty decent amount. I mean, for sound deadening. Maybe add another ½ pound to the stuff that I already sucked up. So like 7.5 pounds of sound deadening, and that doesn't include what's under like the front driver and passenger seats, which probably gonna leave that. I'm probably gonna leave the carpet and everything. And but yeah, and I did get part of this coated with the first coat of white paint, and I just used Ford Oxford white. I couldn't find the color for the outside of this, but I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's the trunk. Nobody's really going to be seeing it, but it looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. It's not perfect by any means. As you can see, there's some rust areas, but I just wanted to clean it up and get it looking better than it did look. And at the beginning of the video, you guys could see how bad it was, but it's looking pretty good. I got to finish the first coat. I ran out, so I had to go get more. I got to finish the first coat of white, and then I'm going to do another coat of white, just to kind of hit some of the areas I could see right now that are a little thin. But yeah, looks pretty good. So this is kind of what I was wanting to do, make it look a little cleaner back here. Since I took all the carpet and everything out, I just got to, like I said, do the fenders, and then do where underneath where the back seat, bottom of the back seat was. So thanks for watching.